Hi friends, today I'm going to cook for you. Like in my previous video I showed you what to shop for a single person or a college student, and I'm going to cook with those only. Here we're doing 3-for-1 video. I'm gonna make you a mercimek, which is a lentil soup. Then we're going to use chicken thighs with the white rice, and we're going to use chicken tenderloins with bulgur. And of course I have vegetables from my previous video, the stir fry blend that I got it from the dollar store for you. These are very budget friendly menu, and it's really easy, and I'm using only the things that I have shown you in my video. Now let's start with the mercimek soup. Mercimek is yellow lentils. We put it on a 6 to 7 cup of cold water. Just add it there. This was only 8 ounce, which is 1 cup. And then I have a 1/4 cup of baldo rice, which I showed for you. We add that in. And as for spices, I have 1 teaspoon of chives, 1 teaspoon of parsley. I use half a teaspoon of this spice, which is for chicken. It's a mix for grilling chicken, and you can get this also in the Middle East market. And then I have again half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of sea salt. We add those in, and we're gonna start boiling that. That's our first dish. And we add up a little bit of olive oil. If you prefer butter, that's up to you. Let's move to the second dish. Second dish is my chicken. This is 2 chicken thighs. This is good enough for 1 person, 1 healthy person. And 2 chicken thighs. The skin and the bones are removed. I got it from a grocery store. It was not that expensive. And these are the spices I'm using. Again, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of dill, half a teaspoon of sumac, and 1/4 teaspoon of lemon and pepper spices I showed you from the other video. This one is 1 teaspoon of sea salt. I put it in, and I'm going to stir. It's good if you can marinate it at least an hour, but if you can't, that's still fine. If you're in a rush and you come really hungry from your class or from your work, this is still fine. And we're going to add a little bit of olive oil in the chicken and on your pan. We are going to saute this dish first before we add up our rice on it. I will show you that in a minute. So let's just add this in the pan, and we're going to saute it on a medium-high heat on the stove top. And then we will add the stir-fry vegetables, and at the end we're going to add the rice and our hot water. Now on this dish I have chicken tenderloins. I have 5 of them chopped up in here. This is plenty for 1 person. And then for our spices, I use our tandoori chicken seasoning that we bought, which is right here in our spice basket. That's 1 teaspoon. This is 1 teaspoon of chives, 1 teaspoon of parsley, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of onion powder. Now if you could use fresh onions, they are more fiber for you and much healthier for you, but since we're on a budget and we don't want to spend too much time chopping, we are going to use the powder. We add it up on our chicken. You might think this is too much spices for chicken, but again, we are not adding more salt or anything else on our bulgur on this dish, so this is going to be fine. Right over here I'm going to add up olive oil. We're going to stir first. And then we're going to put it in a pan for sauteing for at least 5-10 minutes. And once this is sauteed, then we're going to add the bulgur that has noodles on it, and then our petite diced tomatoes with our vegetables. So I stop right now and I start sauteing. Here is the tandoori chicken sauteing. And here's the chicken tenders, and we have the soup. They're boiling. We have to wait until they're brown, a little bit more brown, and then I will add the vegetables and stir it once, and then I will add the rice with it. I have added up the vegetables as you can see in the pot, and I'm gonna increase the heat and let them cook with it. I did not have to add up any more water on this because the vegetables are frozen and they're probably gonna have enough water, but I'm going to monitor it, see if it needs any more water, and I'm going to stir it a couple of more minutes and then cover it up for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes I'm adding the dry ingredients, which is rice and bulgur. At this point I added up stewed chopped diced tomatoes, 1 can 8 ounce, with the chicken tenderloins, and I'm gonna let it simmer so the chicken is cooked at least 15 minutes. I added half a cup of water to cook the chicken with. Now I'm adding my rice and 1.5 cup of water on my rice, and once this is boiled, I'm gonna, as you can see it's boiling, I'm gonna lower my temperature to low and cook it 15 more minutes. Now on this side I have the bulgur with my other chicken tenderloins and my tomato sauce, and I added 2 cups of hot water, and you see it start boiling. I'm gonna lower it down. It's gonna cook 15 minutes until all the water is kind of absorbed, and my soup is doing good. And once everything is ready, my soup will be ready too. So total cooking time for the soup is 20 minutes to half an hour, simmering on the medium low. And so it is right now on medium low, but I'm about to lower them down and set my timer to 15 minutes. Welcome back, friends, and the puff pastry we bought on my previous video for you, and we're gonna prepare these puff pastry pockets for you to take it to work or as a snack or while you're watching TV. Here I have a half a round of that feta cheese I showed you. I have 1 teaspoon of parsley and the egg whites, so we just mix it together. Really simple and delicious and basic. It's very easy for students or single person. I just have water here. I watered the sides of the puff pastry. I cut it in half because this is like it's gonna be 2. We have also egg yolk in here, which we're going to use it to on the top of the pastry. Here we just fill it out as much as we like. I like them full. Besides, you can use this cheese again on the top of your toast in the morning, or you can put them in a freezer bag and save it up for the rest of your puff pastries. This on a 375 degrees preheated oven until it's golden brown. It should take maybe 15 to 20 minutes tops. Thank you for watching. Once everything is cooked, I will be showing you at the end. Now we know that it's cooked. How do we understand that this is cooked? Is when we look closely, you'll see those holes is happening. That means this is cooked. It's like only 15 minutes. Hi friends, all our food is cooked. On my right is our tandoori chicken with baldo rice. This is made with chicken thighs. On my left is our bulgur cooked with chicken tenders, and right here in the middle is our soup made with yellow lentils. This is your snack hazelnuts and raisins. This will also stabilize your blood sugar while you're studying or watching your game, or you can take this to work in these kind of containers. that we bought from dollar store. You can take it to work or to class so that you're not starved to death. Here's your breakfast or your tea time snacks with the puff pastries. We filled it up with feta cheese and parsley and egg. And this is your dessert for this video. That was frozen mixed fruit, and I put whipped cream on it, but I think it's just the light whipped cream a little bit melted. I hope you enjoyed watching this one pot meals, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like my videos and tell your friends who are in the college so they can watch and they can eat healthy. This here, as you see, a big portion. However, in the pot there's a lot of food left. It's enough for 2 students or 2 nights of meal for you. Please do not forget to follow me. I'll be making more one pot meals and for college students, easy meals. Thanks for joining me. Keep following me.